How are you this afternoon? Okay, huku ni afternoon. I don't know what time you're watching this at, but it's afternoon here. So how are you, Rainbow family, this afternoon? So today I'm going to straight to the point, no stories. So I am making spaghetti. I am showing you how I make my spaghetti without any spices, or that time of month when you're facing some financial squeezes. So I will be showing you how to cook spaghetti without using any spices. So I will be using natural spices only, or meat. So it's without spices and without meat. So let's get to the video. First of all, I have already done, so this is what I'll be using to cook. These are two carrots. I'll be using 2 carrots to cook, 1 hoho, these 2 pallets of kitunguu saumu. I don't know how you call it in your place. And then 3 tomatoes, because I bought some kind of small size tomatoes, so I'll be using 3. And then just 1 big onion. And then with the oil, I use fresh fry. So let's get to the preparation of the ingredients first. So first of all, I'm going to put the water that I'm going to use, that it can boil as we prepare the ingredients. So normally I put the amount of water that I want depending on the amount or how much spaghetti I want. So I took this much water because I'm cooking lunch and supper, because survival is real, guys. Survival is real. So tuache ichemke, it boil as we prepare the ingredients. So first of all, okay, sorry, I'm using my phone to record, so you'll bear with me as I set my camera so it's set. First of all, I'm going to chop off the tomatoes. I love chopping them once because I'm going to leave them hadi zibondeke. As I cook, I'll show you how I normally do it. So I understand that most of the people, some people don't like eating tomatoes because of this upper layer or top layer. So you can peel it off like this. You can peel off the top layer. But since I don't have the issue with taking the top layer, I'm going to just cut it. Or you can also buy the tomato paste. So you can use the tomato paste or peel off the layer if you are not friendly with the top tomato layer. So I'm going to do that very fast. So we are done. Then put them on a separate place. Do not mix the ingredients in case of any food poisoning. You don't want to food poison yourself, so never mix your ingredients. So on to the next, I'll cut this hoho. I prefer getting rid of these white parts. The knife is sharp, imenikata, but it's okay. Sijakatwa sana, because if you had a cut, you would prefer using gloves to cook. You don't want to give people your blood. So I'm going to cut this into pieces. Sorry, I was saying, for those people who don't like these chunks, these large chunks of hoho, you can grate them. But since I don't have problem with it, I'll just cook using the big chunks. So I'm done. Those are my hoho. I'm going to put them here. What I'm going to do is pick up my dustbin and then peel off these carrots. This is for those people who don't have that peeling machine. So you just use your knife, your hands, quick, nice. I am done with the peeling of my carrots. So what I'm going to do next is grate them. Oh my god, I can't trace my grater. Oh, here it is. I don't have that big grater, so I'm going to use just mine and grate off the carrots. So I'm done grating my carrot, and I put it on a different setting. I told you I don't want to mix my ingredient at any cost. Mixing of ingredients is not good. As you do everything, don't forget that you are still checking on your water so that it doesn't overboil. So next I'm going to grate my hoho. You can cut your hoho or okay, your kitunguu saumu, or just grate it. You can grate or cut. It depends with which one you prefer, but I prefer grating. So I'm going to wash my grater because I had used it on my carrots. Remove the top, these ones. So I'm done with removing them, so they are clear, and so you wash them a little bit, and then on your grater there's this side where it just removes small chunks. This place, not this or this one, so that it removes something pounded. Make sure that all these time your hands are clean. So we are good. So mostly I prefer to throw this away. So I am done with my kitunguu saumu, checking if my water is boiling. So next we cut our onion. Remember, this time our water has been boiling since I don't have our what do we call it, the heater to boil your water. I don't have a heater, so I use what I have. That is my sufuria and my gas. So let's get this done. It's lunchtime, you guys. That's my onion. I wash it. We're good to go. So mostly I prefer cutting my onions this way, but if you can't do that, you can cut it into two and then just chop it off easily. Ouch. Guys, our water has boiled. Oops, it has overboiled actually, so we put our spaghetti. Let me set the camera. It has overboiled. Hadi sufuria ikakuwa black. This is as much as I put in. First of all, the water has boiled, so we boil the spaghettis first. I like them long, so I put them long enough there. So I broke them into 3. If you like smaller spaghetti, yeah, you can put them into small ones. So here are my spaghetti. So we feed them in. Just like that, then put a lid on them so that it can boil and get ready. After that, I will show you. In the meantime, my ingredients are ready. This is my kitunguu saumu. My tomatoes are ready. These are my hoho, my carrots, and my onions. So you guys, our spaghetti is ready. So we just boiled and put nothing in, just water. Our spaghetti is ready. So what you want to do is pour out the hot water, get rid of the hot water, then put in cold water so that the spaghetti can detach from each other. Zisishikane, zisikae kama ugali. So let's do that. So since I don't have a kichungi or something that I can filter the water with, I don't have that sipa, I don't know what to call it. So I'm going to just use the lid of my sufuria to pour out the water slowly. So our spaghetti is dry. It's all dry up. So what we are going to do is put in cold water. So that it will be one strand. Si venye zimeachana vizuri. Oops, I put a lot of it, but that's the main essence. So you see it, they are all detangled. They are all detangled. After that, we pour the cold water. The sufuria is not hot, so I'm going to just hold this in my hands. Ooh. About everything. So that's our spaghetti. So we just did that. Okay, basically we did that to detangle the spaghetti so that when we fry it, tukikaanga isikuwe imeshikana shikana. So it's a very simple one so that when we just fry the onions and the other things, we just mix the spaghetti. We don't have to wait for it to boil. So it's as easy as that. So let's get to the next step, which is just cooking everything else. We start with the onions, which we are going to cook until they turn brownish, not dark, not black like zimeungua, just brownish. So our onions are brown as you can see. So next I put on my tomatoes. And mix them a little bit. Ooh, that smells nice. I didn't want the onions to be black, so I mix them a little bit and then go in with my carrots so that they can also mix together. Then mix them a little bit. No water yet. Then I'm going to go in with my hoho. And then last but not least, the kitunguu saumu. Then mix them evenly. And then I love Royco cubes, so I'm going to put 2 Royco cubes in there and then wait for them to steam. That's the Royco cube. Note that if you don't want the Royco cube at all, you don't have to put it in there. So I'm going to mix them evenly until they are all cooked and cooked well. So let's wait. Oh, before doing that, I'll also put some salt. I don't know how you guys measure your salt, but this is how I'll do it. Take some pinch of some soil, or not soil but salt. Put it in there. I do take a lot of salt, so you're going to put the amount of salt that you know is good and enough for you. Sorry, I'm holding my phone with one hand and preparing with the other. And then they're really cooking. So if you think that you cannot stay there to stir, you can put some amount of water, but very little amount of water. Just enough for them to cook with. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at that. So let's wait for them to cook. Our ingredients are ready. So you don't want to overcook anything. The next step, we're going to put in our spaghetti. Yes, just like that. And then mix them evenly. Remember, you don't want to overcook anything. You're just mixing evenly. Oh, iko motor, so I had to change. Just distribute everything evenly. Yes, and you guys, just like that, we have our spaghetti. Just look at that, guys. As simple as that, and we have our sweet meal. So if you want, you can add some greens at the side, but now that's it. So see you, bye, see you on the next video. I love you.